Now, we've seen you talk so much, irrespective of political parties on the platform X. You've taken up a Congress, you've taken up a BJP, you've gone to jail, like you just told us, for being that strong, opinionated voice. Twice? He says twice. I like that action. But kudos to you for raising your voice. But I'm very curious to ask you, Chetan, as much as you've been such a strong critique on platform X, somewhere your certain Twitter posts, when I go back and see, have also raised eyebrows and got me a little confused, thinking, are you sometimes taking any political side here and there? What's your political standing? That's my question.
We fight the system.
Okay.
Anti-BJP ideology is also our enemy, because the anti-BJP ideology upholds the status quo ideology of like a Congress, a Gandhianism, a Manuvada, a kind of capitalist, kind of the status quo idea. Obviously, BJP is kind of a right-wing Hindutva ideology. This center kind of large gamut of political parties, Congress, JDS, JDU, AAP, TMC, NCP, RJD, SP, all these parties, these are kind of power-hungry, status quo politics, centrists. These are also enemies. Communists we also don't agree with. They don't have an understanding of society. They're only class-oriented. We fight the system completely on a resistance mindset. Our icons are Ambedkar, Periyar, and Kirram.
Will you say that your ideology, if I have to put it that way, the last line that you just spoke, borders along these personalities and their thoughts?
See, I didn't read Ambedkar, Periyar, and Kirram and come to my ideology.
That's fine.
I understood that to defeat the system today, we need this transformative egalitarian ideology. And then I came to understand that Ambedkar, Periyar, and Kirram also in their context preach these ideologies at their time.
So you're a supporter of that?
I'm a supporter of Ambedkar, Periyar, and
So
Kirram.
People saying that Chetan Ahimsa probably secretly, I'm not saying this, media reports while I was doing my research, maybe a Congress voice sometimes. Seems to be like a Congress voice sometimes.
Our antagonism towards Hindutva is definitely there.
Right.
But our biggest enemy is not BJP, it's the system, and Congress is equally an adversary for us, if not a bigger adversary.
But it's an adversary.
It's an adversary, if not a bigger adversary.
Right.
Why I say this is, if you look at Kirram philosophy, BJP is a snake with its head up.
Okay.
Congress is a snake in the grass. Congress is worse than the BJP on certain issues.
Right.
Dynastic politics, corruption, caste, and various other, equal to BJP on other things.
Right.
Capitalism, environmental destruction, patriarchy, is less harmful on certain things like Hindutva, freedom of speech, certain things. So you have to look at it on a case-by-case situation. I have not only been called Congress, which I'm not called in the past 3 years, I have been actively called in the past 2-3 years a BJP supporter, and which is also being called.
So is Chetan Ahimsa neutral?
I am not neutral. I am resistance-minded for equality. We're not neutral. Neutral means kind of like taking a 50-50 stance. We're not a 50. We're not 50-50. We are objectively resistance-oriented for equality.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I like what you said. And let's move on to a little bit of one controversial question. Am I allowed to?
Yeah.
Citizenship of Chetan Ahimsa.
He
again reports is not an Indian citizen who gives him the right to talk on national subjects of national importance. Why not apply for citizenship and shut the trolls?
Trolls have reduced now, number one. 1 year back, the Home Ministry rejected means reneged or like cancelled.
Your OIC, right?
OCI.
OCI, sorry, yes.
Overseas Citizenship of India, they cancelled it, saying I'm doing Deshadrohi activities.
They said that?
Yeah. I have never preached anything that is not factually accurate or legally, morally upright. So I don't know how this is Deshadrohi. Our ideas is the one living the Constitution's preamble. Right. So this is kind of a funny contradiction. But
citizenship?
Citizenship-wise, I am born and raised in the U.S. I am a U.S. citizen not by choice, but by chance.
All right.
In India, the vast majority, if not everybody, is also a citizen by chance.
Right.
Now, I have no problem being an Indian citizen. I haven't been back to America in 9 to 10 years. I haven't been back to the US in 9 to 10 years. I have no interest to go to US. My parents live in the US.
Okay.
As long as they're in the US, it will be difficult for me, since they're old, my brother lives in London.
Right.
If I give up my US citizenship and take the Indian citizenship, I cannot go meet my parents immediately in case of an emergency. That is the one issue. Number two, I don't know if they will give me Indian citizenship either.
Are you saying that?
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
Again, you are raising a question, which means why? Why do you think that a citizenship might be a problem for Chetan Ahimsa?
I don't know what's...
Views, ideologies?
Views, ideologies, thoughts, activism. I don't know.
Which leads me to a final question of this interview, which will help us just go to a rapid fire, which is going to be a fun one.
Yeah.
Which means that freedom of speech and expression in the current political landscape of our country endangered?
Yes, it's being encroached on. But that is not something that only the BJP is doing. That is something BJP is doing.
Didn't take political names.
Yeah,
just
but
saying,
that is something that BJP is doing strongly. It's gonna, I would say, it's gonna reduce in the next 5 years with this NDA government. It's not a one-dimensional BJP government. But also, Congress has consistently infringed on freedom of speech. They put some guy in jail for putting up a post just the other day in Kopla, which I spoke about. Freedom of speech. I had both parties attack me there.
Yeah.
I had the BJP attack me because I said he should be let out.
Right.
The Congress attacked me because I disagreed with his content, and that goes against the Congress vision. So like both parties are attacking me.
Right.
So I am being attacked impartially by all parties, and that means our vision is completely different, and our vision I hold is very necessary, and it's the true ideology. All humans are equal,
Right.
but all ideologies are not equal. Only our ideology that preaches that all humans are equal is the true ideology.
So you feel it is your ideology that's being attacked here?
I feel it is the contextualization of our ideology on a day-to-day basis through resistance that is not being able to be digested completely by the powers that be, but is gradually, slowly infiltrating society, and in some time there'll be a much longer, larger presence, but it's definitely growing.
Given how beautifully articulate you are and you've put it, I take that.
Thank you.